Good morning, hello, and welcome back to my global ride, season 4, episode 3. I'm leaving the hotel here in Hamra. You saw me in the last episode meeting these other bikers on the mountains, which was nice. Today I have another mountain in front of me. That other mountain is the highest mountain in Oman in general, called Djabal Shams, almost 3,000 meters high, 2,997. And it's supposed to be a beautiful road up there. That's what I'm on my way to now. The whole day is filled with more, so I will try to reach the town of Eps.3, which is at the crossroads then to the border of Saudi Arabia. Not sure if I get there today, we'll see. My liquid reservoir, my bottles, and now I'm going on my way to Eps.3. Yeah, you see the temperature, 43. Wow, it's hot. So Eps.3 is only 124 kilometers, not more than 2 hours. And we'll take a hotel there. But it's the last town before entering the empty quarter, the big desert. As far as I could see on the map, border to Saudi Arabia is already in the middle of the desert. What I know is that as soon as you cross the border, to reach the next port of civilization means going through that empty quarter, that desert, for 760 kilometers. With that, you're surrounding on the map, on the southern side, the Emirates. I have no intention to go there again. I enjoyed this nature here so much more than cities. Since I lost 2 of my bottles yesterday, 2 of these one, and the gravel road, once again I bought some new ones. Very fitting to the motorcycle, don't you think? These 2.5 liters and these 2 0.8 liters. Wow. I start the camera to tell you that I redecided again. Since I bought new bottles and filled up with water here in Ibri, and it's only 3 o'clock now, and I want to sleep here. The city, there's some archaeological stuff over there, but sorry for that, but I'm a little bit numb now when it comes to watch stuff. No, I'm going to the border. Saudi Arabia, we're coming. It's only 150 kilometers. Should be there at about 4 o'clock. Maybe I can cross today, I don't know. I'm sitting here in the desert having a break with my fresh water. And there's absolutely nothing. Not even a noise. Total silence. 50 kilometers more to go to Saudi Arabia. This is the Omani side, and as usual I will shut down the camera before I really get in. So, Omani side, since I did not get any TIP or step in my carnet, it was just 5 minutes passport control. That's it. The young lady could not handle my German motorcycle papers, but then an older officer helped her, and yeah, 5 minutes, it was done. So, I officially left Oman, and now it's getting interesting. Saudi. The first time that I crossed a border, or that I get onto a border, and the first officials of a country that I see, they are asking me to wait a little bit just to bring me a cold water and a Sprite or Mirinda. Isn't that nice? Alright, I made it. Country number 25. Welcome to Saudi Arabia. You want to know a little bit about the border crossing? That's very convenient, I must say. So the site I told you already, Oman, no problem, just stamp on the passport, bye bye, go. Saudi, they ask you for a visa. I said, well, I don't have one, and I was reading that visa on arrival is available. He said, yes, it is. It will cost you 395 Riyadh, I think it's the name of the currency here as well, which is 100 euros plus minus. The funny thing is, you do not get anything. He was just writing a number in my passport. That number covers everything, so only handwritten number in the passport, and there's no stamp, there's no physical visa, nothing. But that solves everything, he said. So then after that I had to go to customs. They were just typing into the system the data of my motorcycle. I also did not get any TIP or anything else. So very easy. Then the bike was X-rayed, that's the other thing. And he should have searched the bike, everything, but he didn't. He was just believing what I told him, what's in the bike, and the panniers and everything. So very easy. I said, no, what about time? 1 hour, I guess. And everything was done. And now, that was the last post, I guess. I hate these things. Now we're in Saudi Arabia and in the empty quarter. As you can see, that's funny, you know, on the Oman side it's also desert, but it's like an empty desert with nothing, no sand, no nothing, just ground, flat. Here immediately the dunes starting, which is much nicer, of course. I like that. So I have a visa for 3 months, I have an insurance for 1 month, that should be enough. Oh, fine, let's discover Saudi Arabia. Yes, I made it to Saudi Arabia, and like I told you, there is not too much infrastructure along the way. the next 750 kilometers. There was a hotel at the gas station, but they were asking for 50 euro per night, above my budget. So the next gas station, I asked for a hotel room and they were like, no, I don't know. So in the end they offered me, because they don't have rooms, this full floor here is usually their women's restaurant. The good thing is that air conditioned both sides, and yeah, this is definitely not my most comfortable stay, but for the second time on this journey I'm using my camping gear, which is nice. So yeah, I have a place to sleep and it's for free. So since I'm here at this gas station, this is by the way the restaurant. You see the stairs here in the end. I'm sleeping on the upper floor. And yeah, I have one more thing to do tonight. And this is put the next flag, which is Saudi Arabia. 25. Next day, next morning, 5 o'clock. And I'm about to leave into the desert. And believe it or not, I had multiple bottles of water and some soft drinks. I had a coffee. I had sleep in this room up there, and they didn't charge me anything. And the food that I had yesterday with the soft drinks was paid by another guest. So wow, what a welcome to Saudi Arabia. You see the dunes in the background? I want to show you here on my Garmin map where I'm going today, or what I'm trying to attempt. So this is my round in Oman, and the violet or pink line here, this is to that dot, it's 700 something kilometers as far as I know, and I'm trying to get to Riyadh, the capital city, today. So I'm passing by all the Emirates, passing by Bahrain and Qatar, and try to get to the capital. It says 1051 kilometers. I might not do it in one day, and 11 hours. Let's see how far I come. You come with me. Let's go to the desert. First I was passing by because my navigation system tells me it's another 230 kilometers for the next gas station, which I would reach easily, but you never know what happens. Maybe that next gas station doesn't work or whatever. So in situations like this, places like this, always fill up every occasion you get.
big difference. Okay, so this is absolutely merciless here. I'll show you what I mean. Number one, it's again 43 degrees, 45 now. Number two, the wind is blowing the sand everywhere. I have itchy eyes. My helmet mechanism doesn't open or close properly anymore because the sand goes everywhere. But the worst thing, so I'll show you on the map. So I was riding already almost 600 kilometers a day. And what I thought, you see the red line here? Well, this is where I started. I surrounded all the Emirates here. This is the United Emirates of Arab. And I thought if I get here to this junction, there will be some infrastructure. But no. I had to go another 30 kilometers for this gas station, and they don't even have 95 gasoline, which I need. And yeah, like I said, it's merciless. So since the last tank stop, there was almost 400 kilometers. There was no gas station, there was no restaurant, there was nothing. If you don't have a big tank like I do, you are, sorry to say, fucked. 47 degrees. Wow. Yeah, and since there's no infrastructure, there's also no hotels. So I thought after like 600 kilometers, I might call it a day and take a hotel, because I didn't sleep well last night on that floor. But no, of course there's no hotels too. It looks like I have to go all the way to Riyadh today, which means 1,100 kilometers for today. Yay, in these conditions. That's fun.
And yes, indeed, on the same day I made it all the way to Riyadh. Exactly 1,090 kilometers in 11.5 hours. That was a really hard day, but I was welcomed in Riyadh.
Thank you very much.
With water
Thank you.
and kindness.
Shukran.